So page 6 from our chapter 6 review packet. So we're looking for the dilation that mapped actually the bigger triangle back to the smaller triangle. So it's a reduction. So to find the center of dilation, I'm just trying to complete a straight path from A to A prime. Somewhere on that path is the center. So then, of course, once I get the path from C to C prime correct, wherever they hit is going to be the center of dilation. Now I'm trying to calculate the scale factor. So I'm just going to go in one direction. So I'm going to go across in the x direction. From the center to C prime is 4. So now I'm calculating from the center to C, which is going to be 8. That's going to help me get my scale factor. Now it's always image over pre-image. So it's going to be 4/8, which is 1/2. So it's a dilation centered at -6.3 by a scale factor of 1/2. That mapped ABC onto A prime, B prime, C prime. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to prove that these two triangles are similar using angle-angle. They both have a right angle, which is 1A, one pair of angles congruent, and they both share angle C, so that's our second pair of corresponding angles that are congruent. So that's going to get us AA. So first I list the givens. Now, because of the perpendicular segments, I have right angles, and then I have to make another move, 3, to make them congruent, because all right angles are congruent. So 3 steps to get to those angle E and B congruent. 3-letter path for E, because there's 2 E's. Okay. Angle C is congruent to angle to itself by reflexive property. Please say the property there. And then 5, the triangles are similar by angle-angle similarity. Okay, this mapping is pretty tough. I went through trying to fix orientation first, which was we required a line reflection. So when I say orientation, it's the arrangement of the letters. So right now, if I go CDE, right, that is in the beginning, that's in a clockwise direction. But then if you go CAB, okay, that's going against the clock. So orientation is not preserved from the image to the pre-image. So we're going to have to fix orientation. So that takes a line reflection. So now we have C prime, E prime, D prime. And I then rotated to get D prime up to here, E prime up to there. So you'll see that here in a minute. Now, once I got those lined up nicely, so D prime's got to land on AC. E prime's got to land on BC. So what you can tell right now is they're lined up nicely. You know, E prime, D prime is ready to map onto BA from a dilation. So now we just have to dilate centered at C by a scale factor that will make E double prime, D double prime big enough to fit onto AB. All right, so I'm just trying to explain the rotation. You need a center of rotation C. It's whatever angle carries D prime up to, AC. Okay, now we're dilating centered at C by a scale factor of. Now I'm trying to find image over pre-image. Okay, so it's AB over its corresponding, which is DE. All right, 24. So we're given parallels. I'm going to use alternate interior angles to get 2 pairs of corresponding angles congruent. I don't want to do the 3-letter path this time, so I'm numbering these. I'm going 1, 2, and then 3 and 4, so I can refer to those a little easier. So those are congruent. 2 and 3 are congruent. Looking at the backward z here, I'm sorry, this is the regular z. And then 1 and 4 are congruent because of the backward z, the inside corners. Those are alternate interior angles. And when lines are parallel, alternate interior angles are congruent. Okay, that's enough. That's actually enough for similar triangles by angle-angle similarity. Okay, as far as the mapping one onto the other, this one's not bad. V's got to go to X, and T's got to go to P. So to me, it looked like it was 180-degree rotation and a dilation. Well, a dilation that's got a negative scale factor will actually do that for us. So that's what I did instead, just to make it one step. So the center is definitely going to be Y. And notice I have a negative scale factor. Now, I should go image on top. Okay, so I have to go to some side on the image, which is PXY. I just went to XP. I picked a side that was on the image, and I put it on top. Now I need the corresponding side on the pre-image underneath, which is VT. That's it. So that takes care of page 6 of our review packet.